Today, I want to share with you some ideas how to achieve success in your life. First of all, you need to define success. What success means for you, because that is the most important step to start the journey toward your own success. For me, success is the level of pleasure of the activities that I entertain myself everyday life. So everything that you do, it has to bring joy and satisfaction. Now, define your own success. And where you start is, first of all, once you have defined your success definition, you want to know what exactly is that thing that you want to achieve. Write it down. It's not just about having it here, and yes, it is important because first it has to happen here, but once you have it here, you want to write it down. Everything in detail. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Now, here's the thing. If you haven't been happy in the last 5 years, the good news is that the next 5 years are going to be very, very different, because you as a human beings have the ability to take yourself in a completely new journey. And that journey is going to completely transform your life. The next 5 years not necessarily need to be the same as your past 5 years, but you have to take a decision right now. Now, if I turn my head back and look at myself 10 years ago, oh my God, where I was, in the middle of nowhere. I was absolutely lost into that world that it was not giving me any opportunity, I was feeling stuck. And you know, it doesn't sound good, in fact, to see it in a way that the world is not giving me the opportunity. I did change. I did change the whole mindset and philosophy around me. I didn't wait anymore for the world or life or the government, the parents or surroundings or anything around me to give me the opportunities. I decided to create these opportunities for myself. And this is the second step that you want to do. From the moment that you know what you want to go, you have to go and search for it. Where is that thing that you wanted? You have to move. You're not a tree. Where is the thing that you wanted? Put it down. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a big list. Where do you find this? Take some actions. Because without moving, nothing changes. And if you don't change, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dead. You're just a body moving around. That's why the second step is also very important. Get actions. Take actions. Get yourself out of that stagnation zone and give yourself the permission to tap into these opportunities. The third one is possess everything around you, emotionally, mentally. So take ownership of your decisions. You can't take a decision and then complain about it. It's like people create the storms around their life and then they complain why it's raining. If it starts raining in your life, then you just wait, because after the winter, you know what comes? The spring. If you take ownership of your decisions, of your mistakes, and it's okay. And you know what? It's absolutely okay to do mistakes, because without allowing yourself and giving yourself the permission to do mistakes and to forgive yourself, you will not be able to move out of that stagnation zone, out of that dark zone, because the dark zone is when you put yourself with the impossible, with I can't syndrome. Now, you can do everything. As I told you, 10 years ago, I was in the middle of nowhere, and I decided to take myself in a complete new journey and promise myself that the next 10 years are going to be completely different from the last past 10 years. And this is what happened. In the last 5 years, 10 years, oh my God, I put myself on fire. And I want you to get this message as something that is meant for you to listen. As it is something that it's an intervention and a breakthrough, a calling, that you are listening to this message because you are meant to be here right now. Take yourself on a journey. Give yourself the permission to move. Give yourself the permission to look at the best potential, at the biggest potential within your higher self. Give yourself the permission to get out of your dark zone, because you can do this. And once you do that, oh my God, you will love, when you meet your new self, your future self in 5 years time, in 10 years time, you're going to love it. You're going to say, thank you. Thank you for taking me out of that zone and bringing me to the zone of possibilities, opportunities, joy, fulfillment, satisfaction, significance, contribution, and it never ends. There is no limit what you can achieve. So you are listening this message because you're meant to listen to this message. Just apply these 3 steps and your life will not be the same again.